We are populously convened here this nocturnal temporal period on this momentous occasion in the Church of God, the first to use polysyllabic words in a sentence, to witness the federation of this man and this woman in the assemblage of holy matrimony. The bride and groom possess the predelication anterior to these nuptial assurances to cause the conflagration of a candle, to represent the benevolent idolatry and the amalgamated synthesis they expectantly consummate.
We wanted to light candles.
I'm sorry, but it's against fire codes to burn anything. I mean, to engulf a flammable object in the Church of God, the first to use polysyllabic words in a sentence. I believe the same purpose can be accomplished with the saying of a prayer. O omnipotent Father, he who was the first to intertwine elemental vowels and consonants into the symmetry of vocables, and who had the preeminent wisdom to connect these homogeneous words and fashion the sentence in his own image, I invoke thee in the name of the saints, Roget, Merriam, Webster, Funk, and Wagnall, to enshroud us in your tutelage and refrain us from using too many small words.
Amen.
Sir Rupert Prize, Miss Darlene Fortune, you've converged here of your individual, independent thinking.
Individual, independent thinking?
Don't interrupt.
You mean we came here of our own free will?
Of course.
Well, then why didn't you just say so instead of using all those big words that nobody understands?
Shh. One is implored to use enormous, voluminous vocables within the Church of God, the first to use polysyllabic words in a sentence.
Right.
Now, Sir Rupert Prize, Miss Darlene Fortune, you've converged here of your individual, independent thinking.
I haven't.
What? I mean, interrogative inquiry.
I haven't come of my own free will.
Converged of your individual...
Converged of my individual, independent thinking.
That's immeasurably ameliorated.
I mean, the only reason I came here at all was because I knocked her up.
What?
I stalked her. I put a bun in the oven. She's in family way.
Huh?
She's with child.
What?
Look, mate, she's pregnant.
Ah, now I understand. One of you has converged of her individual, independent thinking. The other has arrived duty-bound to ensure the innocent cherub, the nursling tot, has a proper moniker to partake in the monogamous hymeneal act. Who relinquishes this matronly dowager to be monogamously betrothed? Who gives this woman to be wed? No one. What? A free agent? Well, never mind. What justicles command you to advise your passionate infatuation?
Pardon?
The ring.
Oh, sorry.
Surprise. Station this circular metal oracle about the third digit of her larboard organ of touch and iterate after me. With this circular metal...
Look, is this going to take all night? I mean, because if I would have wanted a long wedding, I would have married a Catholic, now wouldn't I?
Misfortune. Station this circular metal oracle about the third digit of his larboard organ of touch and iterate after me. With this circular metal oracle.
With this circular metal oracle.
I do now commit the monogamous hymeneal act.
I do now commit the monogamous hymeneal act.
Before God, the first to use polysyllabic words in a sentence.
Before God, the first to use polysyllabic words in a sentence.
And before the adjoined blah, 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 blah.
And before the adjoined blah, 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 blah.
Exists there any personage here who is cognizant of any reason why this duality should not commit the monogamous hymeneal act and franchise them to enunciate promptly or heretofore maintain silence? I didn't think so. Sir Rupert Prize, do you appropriate this woman to be your legitimately connubial wife, to hold proprietorship over her?
Right. I do. Let's move it.
Miss Darlene Fortune, Do you appropriate this man to be your legitimately connubial husband, to hold proprietorship over, and to maintain retention of, through progressive betterment or dilapidated deterioration, in infirmity and in convalescence, from this 1/365th of a year on into the infinite reaches of temporal being, till cessation of life causes you to disjoin?
I offer concurrence.
Then, by the powers vested in me by this state and the Church of God, the first to use polysyllabic words in a sentence, I now, at this temporal instant, propound you, man and wife. You may commence osculation of the bride.
Look, mate, I told you that's what got me.
Kiss her! Ladies and gentlemen, dowagers and blades, allow me to present Sir and Mrs. Rupert Fries.
Can we osculate some more?